It's time for our covert behind enemy lines footage from around Ibrox after the game. Thanks to our very own 002.5, Keiser. Now,
Keiser, you should
I've
start a channel, man.
Well,
I'm on one.
He doesn't have to
leave.
This
is where you find it.
He's found his spiritual home. He's like CCV. He's kind of jumped around on loan at a few places. Finally settled in the Celtic world. Okay, so I've edited these into 3 little clips. So why don't I play each? And Keiser, you can fill us in on the detail after each one. So the first one is a little windy. I have to apologize for the wind noise. And it starts with a little bit of debate about fair-handed policing in modern society.
Can I ask why you've moved Celtic fans back for this fence to here? You're right, but you've removed the barrier for the other side where Rangers fans stand, so they're right up against the players coming out.
This is where everyone's getting moved to this side, okay, the barrier, so this is where everybody get moved to this side, alright?
Everybody?
Everybody's getting moved here.
Everybody? That's absolutely sick, right. Honestly, it's a bit far away, you get that? Look, there's no division on the other side, I get that, you know what I mean, my man? You've got a line of officers else, but look how far you've got us back. What is the need for that?
See, if you want, you can walk all the way around.
But that's traditionally, mate, where all the Rangers fans stand, so I don't want to go and stand in.
You need to go all the way around.
You need to go all the way around? Right, I get because where it is comes together.
The rest now.
Keeping us all away, man. Keeping us all away. Well played, boys. Well played, boys. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Well done, Yank. Come on, Yank. Come, Sammy, there, Yank. Well done, Joe. Luis. Gracias, amigo. Gracias, Luis. Leo. Well done, Leo. Good man.
Big man here, you know them all as well. Let's go, brother. Down.
There you go. Keiser, who was the big man? He's a bit of a linguist.
He was on, I actually follow him on social media, on Twitter. His name eludes me right now, but the man was an absolute legend. He actually mailed me on social media after the game. I could bounce over and check and I'll get his name for you right now. It's Tony Cassidy, at Tony Cassidy 123 on Twitter. I spoke to him a few times on Twitter, but I met him outside the ground, and he didn't care how many Rangers fans were there as well. He was like me. He was unrepentant, unashamed, unassuming, and his linguistic skills were exemplary.
On point, yeah. Dano,
several players, several languages.
He spoke Korean to Yang. What did he say?
He said thank you. 감사합니다.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, very formally. So with respect.
Oh dear. Oh, we're gonna mark him down for that.
Anyway, there's like levels of language. Like, you know who you're talking to here in Korea. Like, if they're older than you, if they're younger than you, if they have a higher position. It's very complicated. But yeah, there's levels of formality that go on with like Japanese Korean. So
okay, my other question, you Keisers, did one of the fans shout "arrest him" about you?
Because I was debating with the police officers about how far away they moved the Celtic fans. So, like, as you see there, they set up a perimeter and they had 2 sets of fencing out, but they took the set of fencing for the other side, at the Rangers side. Traditionally, that's where Rangers fans would stand. Whenever I've been there before, that's where Rangers fans stand. Celtic fans always stand at the other side. So they moved that division away back, so we couldn't get anywhere near the players. You couldn't get an autograph. You couldn't shout a player. So they then suggested that we go round the other side. And I was like, what, go round there and stand in amongst all the Rangers fans? And
yes, that was an interesting bit. because you said that's where all the Rangers fans are. I don't want to have to go and stand in. And then I was thinking, Christ, what's he going to say next? But you bit your tongue. Anyway, let's look at the next bit. Here come some more players.
He's a good goalie, Jack Butler's like. Well done, Joe. Well done, Callum. Well done, Callum.
Well done, Callum.
Good lad, Callum. Have a good day, Callum.
And don't try to rob me flares.
You don't ask, you don't get.
What about your boxer shorts, Cal? Anne's taking them. What about your boxers? You don't need aim. You don't need aim for the next game.
Well done, Brendan.
Well done, Brendan.
Brendan, a picture. Brendan, a picture.
Legend, Matt, I'd get a picture, but you're just too handsome for me. Yeah, you make me look too ugly, my man.
Yes.
Beautiful people. Beautiful.
Did you get the boxer shorts? This is what we need to know.
I wanted the shorts for Anne. That's one of the local women I've seen there a few times.
We're not believing that, mate.
I was only going to sniff them once or twice, all right, mate, and I was going to hand them over.
I'd just like to say at this point, the views of Keiser do not represent the views of a Celtic world. So boxer short sniffing is a private.
What's it like, Keiser? How many people have seen that? It was like 200,000 or something views.
Yeah. On the first video where the Rangers fans he speaks to his friend who was standing beside me while I was filming, and he's like,
"No,
we're
about to play this one, so let's just play it, and then you can tell us about it, because it's really the pièce de résistance of these clips."
Let's go, Corey boy. Yes, I think so, pal, aye. Aye, man, a Celtic man, my man.
You're one.
I stay here, mate.
I know, but you're one.
Lived here all my life.
You're one dodgy bastard, man. You're one dodgy bastard.
and that was before I asked for lots of shots.
There he goes. One dodgy bastard. Is that an accurate description, Keiser?
I think in his eyes I was a dodgy bastard, but in my eyes I was like resolute and there to support my team. You know what I mean? Showing some love and respect to the players.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, this channel's all about Celtic fans who are all over the place, and we're so far removed. So to have somebody right there on the spot, that's gives us a bit of a connection to what's really going on. Don't you appreciate that? Other gentlemen in faraway countries.
Yeah, absolutely. The wee voice in the background saying, "God save our king." That made me laugh.
That was actually a woman. There was a woman there, mate, and that I thought she sounded like a 5-year-old boy, but that was actually a woman, and she kept shouting about Butland and stuff at Joe Hart, and then the police actually ended up going over and removing her because she was standing in amongst Celtic fans. So they went over and they dragged her out and went, "Sling your hook here."
Are you sure it was the Jack? Are you sure it was the Jack Butland's maw?
She could have been Eastma. She could have been. She was horrendous. The guy at the very start of the video, I know, who was sitting against the wall when I went round the corner, he just had that look of questioning his entire existence, everything about his life on a sunny day in Ibrox. He was just sitting there like, what? He was broken. It was amazing. I loved it. And then there's me striding him with a Celtic top on, you know what I mean? And then some Rangers fans were aggressive, some shouted abuse. Other Rangers fans were like telling them to leave it out. That's what you tend to get. Safety concerns obviously raised for fans and players within that stadium, within that environment. And there I am standing in the street. So they were kind of seeing that as, I don't know, it was kind of like they were treating it as if it was sort of making fun of the fact that Celtic says there were safety concerns when there's a Celtic fan standing in the street. You know what I mean? But I've seen it very much so. They're very aggressive and standing right there in front of the doors where there's lots of police and all that, that's one thing. But as soon as you walk away from the doors and have to walk back round the corner, that's when you're away and you're there yourself. You know what I mean? You still need to stand tall, chin in the air and smile. I love it. I love it.
Couldn't see you there, Keiser, but were you wearing a Celtic top there?
Yeah.
So you were kind of obvious, right? All right.
You know what I mean? So
I don't know. I mean, to Gavin's point about this, I don't know. I would like the wee bit of distance myself, Malaysia, between myself and that manky mob.
No, not even far enough.
You're a braver man than me going standing there. I would not be doing that.
Yeah,
as Mickey Moynihan says there, look, you can see that comment, Keiser, where you no sweating in your stab vest.
No.
And here's another thing, Frank, congratulating you on that footage. But on a serious note,
thank you very much.
I don't want you to go chasing the big story and putting yourself in any trouble.
I don't want to be the big story.